Today, we're diving into the world of automated trading and talking about someone who's basically an architect for your trading edge. He helps traders just like you get away from all that manual chaos and build their own profit-generating machines. So let's get right into it.
All right, let's be honest. If you're a trader, this question probably hits pretty close to home, right? You've got this killer strategy, but then maybe a moment of fear, a slip of the finger, or just plain old exhaustion ends up costing you real money. It's that classic battle between our human brains and cold, hard market logic.
And this lays it out perfectly. On one side, you've got the stressful world of manual trading. You're glued to the screen, riding emotional roller coasters, and always worried about making a mistake. But on the other side, well, that's the dream, isn't it? Pure logic, perfect execution, and the freedom to actually live your life. So the big question is, how do you get from one side to the other?
Well, how do you make that leap? You find an architect. Let's meet the guy who actually builds that bridge from all that manual chaos to clean, automated precision. This is Jayadev Rana, and his whole mission, his entire focus, is to take the unique strategy that you've worked so hard to develop and turn it into what he calls a self-running profit machine. And just to be clear, this isn't about some generic off-the-shelf bot. No. This is about taking your personal edge and turning it into a real weapon in the market.
So what's his background? Well, it all starts with more than 8 years of deep experience in this field. But honestly, the sheer scale of his work is where things get really impressive.
Get this, he has worked with over 7,000 clients. And not just locally, we're talking across more than 14 countries. Just let that global reach sink in for a second.
And in that time, he has personally built and deployed over 7,700 unique automated strategies. The amount of hands-on, real-world experience here is just staggering.
Now, numbers like that are amazing, for sure. But we all know that nothing builds trust like hearing from people who've actually been in the trenches with him. So let's hear what they have to say.
Wow, okay, so this is a huge endorsement from a major YouTuber and trader, and that last line says it all. Where others give up, Jayadev delivers. You know what that tells me? He's the guy you go to for the tough problems, the ones that make other developers just walk away.
And it's not just individual traders. Check this out. A hedge fund analyst needed to clone a $2,000 proprietary tool. Not only did Jayadev do it, he delivered an enhanced version in just 3 days. That is professional-grade speed and quality, plain and simple.
And for so many traders, this is the holy grail. It's not just about making your life easier. Jayadev took a trader's manual system, automated it, and the backtests came out 20% better. That's a real, tangible improvement to the bottom line that anyone would kill for.
And to wrap all that trust up with a bow, he's got the credentials to back it up. He's officially TradingView certified, he's already preparing for upcoming CBI compliance in the Indian market, and this one is huge. He offers lifetime support for his code. That is an incredible commitment to his clients.
Okay, so we've established the trust and we've seen the kind of transformation he delivers. But how does it all actually work? How does your idea in your head become a real profit-making algorithm?
Well, the process is actually incredibly simple. It all kicks off with a free consultation where you just talk about your strategy. Then he gets to work on the precision coding and he guarantees non-repainting code, which is super important. It just means the signals you see on your chart are legit and won't change later, so you can actually trust your backtests. And of course, it's all backed by that lifetime support.
Okay, hold on. This is the part that genuinely blew my mind. If you've ever worked with freelancers, you know you can wait for days just to get a reply, let alone a price. Jayadev gets you a custom quote in 3 minutes. That level of speed and professionalism is almost unheard of. It tells you everything about how seriously he runs his operation.
And his expertise really covers the whole trading world. It doesn't matter if you're on TradingView and need PineScript, or on MT4 or MT5 needing an expert advisor, or even if you need direct API integration with your broker. He handles it all. He's basically a one-stop shop for total automation.
So, let's bring this all home. What this is really about is making a fundamental shift in how you look at the markets. It's about moving from being a manual laborer clicking buttons all day to becoming the architect of your own automated trading system.
And this is why it all matters so much. When you work with an expert like this, you get to automate your personal edge. You finally take emotion out of the driver's seat. You get to reclaim your time and your life. And you have your strategy running perfectly 24/7 without you having to lift a single finger.
I really love this quote from him. It just nails the reality of today's markets, doesn't it?
You can't be at the screen around the clock, but your strategy absolutely can be. So if you feel like you're ready to make that leap into automation, getting started is super straightforward. You can reach him directly on WhatsApp, send him an email, or just head over to his website to get that free consultation we were talking about.
So, we'll just leave you with this one final thought to chew on. The markets are always moving, always offering up new opportunities. The real question is your strategy putting in the work for you even when you're not?